I created this complete nursery rhyme video using free AI tools, but the real secret was not the tool. It was the master prompt I used before everything started. Watch these.
Quack, 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 hooray! Little duck is out to play. Wiggle, waddle, splash away. It's a happy, splashy day. Little duck goes waddle, waddle down beside the shiny puddle. Tiny feet go tap, tap, tap. Fluffy wings go flap, flap, flap. Splash, splash, splash with me. Happy as a duck can be. Quack, 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 let's play on this sunny, splashy day.
In this video, I'll show you exactly how I turned one simple idea into a full kids song video with music, images, animation, and editing. I'll also leave the full master prompt in the description, so you don't need to guess what to write. Let's begin. But before I start generating the song, I need the nursery rhyme title ideas first. And this is where many people make mistakes. They simply ask ChatGPT something like, give me 10 kids nursery rhyme title ideas. And most of the results come out very generic, common, and too simple. That's why I already prepared a ready-to-use master prompt for you, so you don't need to guess what to write. This master prompt will help me generate 5 important things: the title ideas, the full lyrics, the music style, the image prompts, and the motion prompts. So instead of guessing, I let the master prompt prepare everything in one organized output. Here, I copy the full master prompt and paste it into the ChatGPT text box. You can also use Claude or any AI writing assistant you prefer. The important thing is to give clear instructions so the AI understands exactly what kind of nursery rhyme video I want to create. In this prompt, I'm asking the AI to generate everything I need for the full video production. As you can see, it begins with the first part, the nursery rhyme title ideas. I don't need to think of titles manually or keep asking for different ideas. The master prompt gives me several options, so I can choose the one that fits my video best. After the title ideas are generated, I simply choose the title I like and reply with the title number. Once I select the title, the AI continues to the next part and writes the full lyrics for the nursery rhyme. Here, I quickly check if the lyrics are simple, fun, and easy for kids to sing along with. Since the lyrics look good, I continue to the next step by replying music style. Now, the AI generates the music style prompt. This part is important because it tells the music generator what kind of song I want, the mood, the tempo, the instruments, and the overall feeling. After that, I reply image prompt, and the AI starts creating the image prompts for the scenes. These image prompts are connected to the lyrics, so later I can use them to create visuals that match the song. Once the image prompts are ready, I continue with the motion prompts. These will help me animate the images by describing the movement, camera direction, and overall scene action. Now look at this. I already have the title ideas, the full lyrics, the music style prompt, the image prompts, and the motion prompts, all from one master prompt. This is why the master prompt is so useful. Instead of creating every part separately and guessing what to write next, I now have a complete creative plan ready to use. Now that the lyrics and music style are ready, I can create the song. First, I copy all the lyrics from ChatGPT. Then I go to Suno AI, click Create, and select Advanced. Here, I paste the lyrics I copied. Next, I go back to ChatGPT and copy the music style prompt. Then, in Suno AI, I paste the music style here. This helps the AI understand the exact feeling I want for the song. Cheerful, playful, bright, and perfect for kids. After that, I added the song title. Now everything is ready. So I click Create and let Suno generate the song. Now, I have my song. Let's listen to it and check if the mood feels right.
Quack, 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 hooray! Little duck is out to play. Wiggle, waddle, splash away. It's a happy, splashy day. Quack, 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 hooray! Little duck is out to play.
It sounds good, but I want to try a few more versions. After trying a few versions, this one sounds bright, playful, and perfect for a kid's nursery rhyme video. To download the song, I click the 3 dots, choose download, and then select MP3 audio. If this message appears, just click download. Now that I have the song, I need visuals that match the lyrics and the mood. So I go back to ChatGPT where the image prompts are already prepared inside the master prompt output. I start with the first image prompt. I copy it, then use it to generate the first scene of the nursery rhyme. Next, I open the Google Flow website and create a new project. In the prompt box, I paste the first image prompt. Before generating the image, I adjust some settings like the aspect ratio to 16:9. For the output generation, I set it to 4 so I can get more image options and choose the best one. Then I selected Nano Banana 2 as the image model. After that, I click Generate. After a few seconds, the first image is ready. And as you can see, it already has the style I want. Bright colors, a cute character, and a playful nursery rhyme feeling. Now I repeat the same process for the next scene. I go back to ChatGPT, copy the second image prompt, paste it into Google Flow, and generate the next image. Since the settings are already saved, I don't need to set them again. I just continue with the next prompt. But if I generate every image one by one, it will take too much time. So instead of repeating the same process manually, I use Google Flow Automator to generate all the images more efficiently. Make sure you use the same extension I'm using here. At the moment, it is free, but I'm not sure how long it will stay free. Now, I launch the extension and prepare the automation controls. For this part, I also want to use my character to keep the visuals consistent across all the scenes. So first, I click Open Picker to add my character. If my character does not appear right away, I reload the assets and check again. But if you still don't see your character, you need to add it first from the character feature on the left side of the panel. Once the character is added, I reload the assets again, then select the character from the picker. As you can see, my character has been added. Now I go back to ChatGPT and copy all the image prompts. Before pasting them into the extension, I paste them into Notepad first. This helps me clean them up and organize them properly. I also make sure there is a clear line break between each prompt, so the extension can understand that every prompt is a separate scene. After everything looks clean, I copy all the prompts from Notepad. Next, I go back to the extension and paste the 24 image prompts into the prompt box. As you can see, the extension automatically detects that there are 24 prompts ready to generate. For this step, I turn off Image Bulk Downloader because I want to check the results first and manually select the best image for each scene. After confirming that everything is ready, I click Run and the automation starts. From here, the extension starts generating each scene image one by one. The important thing is to keep the screen active while it is running. I don't close the browser and I don't switch tabs because that can interrupt the process. After a few minutes, all the images are generated. For kids video, I always want the visuals to be colorful, simple, and easy to understand. Now that the images are ready, the next step is to animate them. For this part, I go back to ChatGPT and use the motion prompts that were already generated by the master prompt. I copy the first motion prompt. After that, I open MR.AI. It is a free AI video generator, so I can use it to turn my images into animated clips. I click the Create option in the left sidebar, then upload the first image. In the prompt box, I paste the motion prompt that matches a scene. This way, the animation will follow the same idea as the lyrics in the image. Then I click Generate and wait for the video to be created. After a few moments, MR.AI turns a still image into a short animated clip. As you can see, even a small movement makes a scene feel more alive. The character has motion, the camera feels smoother, and the image no longer looks flat. Now I download this animated clip and save it in my project folder. Then I repeat the same process for the next scene. I upload the second image, copy the second motion prompt from ChatGPT, paste it into MR.AI, and generate the next animation. But honestly, animating every image one by one like this would take too much time. So instead of doing everything manually, I automate the whole process using the MR.AI Automation Chrome extension. Make sure you use the same extension I'm showing here. First, I launch the extension. Under Controls, I set the mode to Frame to Video. Then I set concurrent prompts to 1, so the extension handles one image at a time. After that, I set the random delay to 10 to 25 seconds. This gives the tool enough time between each generation and helps the process run more smoothly. For output per prompt, I set it to 1 because I only need one video clip for each image. Next, I open the settings section. Here, I set the default mode to Frame to Video. Then I set max retries on failure to 2. So if one generation fails, the extension will automatically try again. I also turn off the download setting that asks me where to save each file, so all the videos can download automatically without interrupting the process. Once that is done, I click Save. Now, under Controls, I upload all the images in sequence, starting from the first image all the way to the last one. Next, I go back to ChatGPT and copy all the motion prompts. Then I paste them into the extension prompt box. Before running the automation, I remove any unnecessary words and make sure there's a clear break line between between each prompt so the extension can recognize them as separate scene prompts. I also double check that the image order and the motion prompts match perfectly. Once everything looks right, I click Run. From here, the extension starts converting each image into a video scene and automatically downloads every clip into the output folder. While it is running, I make sure to keep the screen active. I don't close the browser and I don't switch tabs until the whole process is finished. And there we go. All the video clips are generated and downloaded successfully. Now that all the images are animated, I have my song and all the video clips ready. The next step is to bring everything together in the editor. First, I open CapCut and create a new project. Then I import all the files I need: the song, the animated video clips, and any extra assets I want to use. I start by placing the song on the timeline first because the song will guide the whole edit. Then I set the aspect ratio to 16:9, so it is ready for YouTube. After that, I add the animated clips one by one and arrange them in the same order as the lyrics. Once the clips are in order, I adjust the length of each clip to match the timing of the song. If one clip feels too short, extend it a little. If one clip feels too long, trim it. This part is important because each scene should match the song's lyrics. If the lyric is talking about dancing, the video should show dancing. If the lyric is talking about animals, the scene should show animals. The goal is to make the visuals flow naturally with the music. Next, I add the lyrics as text on the screen. For kids' videos, I keep the text large, simple, and easy to read. I don't use too many effects because I want children to focus on the song and the visuals. After that, I watch the full video from the beginning to check if the song, clips, and text are all matched properly and adjust the timing until everything looks smooth. Once I'm happy with the final edit, I click Export. I export the video in 4K for high quality results. And that's how I created a complete nursery rhyme video using free AI tools. I'll leave the full master prompt in the description so you can copy it and try this workflow with your own idea. If this tutorial helped you, hit the like button and subscribe because I'll be sharing more free AI workflows that help you create videos faster. Also, comment below and tell me what AI video you want me to create next. Now let's watch the final result.
Little duck is out to play. Wiggle, waddle, splash away. It's a happy, splashy day. Little duck goes waddle, waddle down beside the shiny puddle. Tiny feet go tap, tap, tap. Fluffy wings go flap, flap, flap. Splash, splash, splash with me. Happy as a duck can be. Quack, quack, quack. Let's play on this sunny, splashy day. Little duck sees butterflies flying low and flying high. Raindrops sparkle, clouds float by. Duck says quack and jumps so high. Splash, splash, splash with me. Happy as a duck can be. Quack, quack, quack. Let's play on this sunny, splashy day. Waddle left and waddle right. Clap your wings with all your might. Quack, quack, quack. Hooray! See you next splashy day.
And that's the final result. Now, if you want to create another viral style video for free, watch this next tutorial where I show you how to create viral stickman animation videos using only your phone. Click the video on the screen now, and I'll see you there.